A leading arms trafficker terrorist organization found executed. Possession of over 100 munition missiles and
That airliner was his first target.
How did Shahid get his hands on that missile?
He's got more. Then we want you to kill him.
We're at the Royal Suite in the Palace Hotel. Is that a fitting place for Mike?
Absolutely. It's very spy. It's very James Bond-esque.
Yeah. So today you showed us some things about Alpha Protocol that you perhaps haven't talked that much about before. Can you tell us a little bit about what you showed?
Yeah, what we were really showing off there is that not everything is as it appears when you first start playing Alpha Protocol. You're not quite in the world you think you are, and your friends maybe aren't so friendly.
And you get to decide who your friends are as well along the way.
Absolutely, and who you think is a terrorist may actually be your biggest ally, but it depends on you.
Something that I thought was very interesting that I saw was the storytelling device, how you sort of, how you get to play out the past after being, seeing what the consequences might be, or can you tell us a little bit about that?
Right, it's a really unique mechanic that we flash forward to somebody speaking to you about their perspective of what you're about to play through. So you see what they think, and then you go back and get to either prove them right or wrong, and it's up to you if you want to play into their hands or maybe try and deceive them.
That's something that's very unique and sort of intriguing at the same time, and it makes the choices a little bit more. You think about the choices in a different way.
Yeah, it definitely lends a lot of gravity because not only do you have, only a moment's notice to make those decisions, but they're going to have reaching consequences throughout the game.
So, obviously the game was delayed quite a long time. You said it was a business decision, but what does it mean to someone who picks up the game and you in terms of what has happened during these months?
Well, you're still going to get a great, deep Obsidian RPG. It's very polished. It's gone through all the rigmarole, all that stuff. It's been fine-tuned and it's ready to go. We're ready to get it into everyone's hands.
Because as a gamer, sometimes I get a little bit scared when games get pushed like right before release.
Right.
Was it something terrible or something? Yeah.
No, it was purely a business decision with placement and where we wanted to release it, and we wanted the game to speak for itself. We wanted it to really stand on its own so people would have time to pick it up and play through it and give it its due, because you're going to want to play through it multiple times, and we wanted people to have that opportunity.
I think it's one of those games that it very much, when you look at the features and how you play it, it is truly an RPG. And it shouldn't be confused with like your typical spy game or action game. Do you agree with that?
Oh, absolutely. Obsidian worked really hard. It's their first original title. There's so much for the RPG fan to get their claws into. Inventory, perks, player level ups, all that stuff. It's all in there, and we just also worked in a great combat mechanic. So it really appeals to a wide audience in that respect.
If you compare it to Mass Effect 2, a game that I played recently, and the way BioWare moved away a little bit from those inventory stuff, from the level system and how you choose things to make it easier, more accessible, it seems like this is a game that truly caters to all those things that you expect from an RPG.
Yeah, we certainly didn't want to compromise anything with this game. We wanted to give people what I think they've been asking for a long time, which is an RPG set today. Not in some other far realm. This could happen right now. And we know that people want all those RPG mechanics, and, they like a good shooter. They like some good combat. So it's really a very good blending of those.
Another thing that's important in an RPG, and something that BioWare did with Mass Effect 2, I think, is how you shape your character. Can you tell us a little bit about how you can shape the persona of Mike?
In addition to all of your skills and perks, if you're a martial artist, if you're a combat-centric person, we do have some character customization thing, hair, clothing, armor, beards, things like that. So you really can make your Mike Thornton.
And also the way he behaves.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, you can make the suave ladies' man, get some of those James Bond-esque moments, or you can just be a lone wolf, just kind of aggressive jerk that just wants to kick down doors and gun people down. You can play him however you want.
We saw an example of how he treated a lady, Madison, and the way he played out between different things. I think Alpha Protocol comes across as a game that you really want to play more than once in order to see just the different kind of things, the different relationship you can have with characters and things like that.
Absolutely. As soon as you've played maybe an hour in, you start seeing how much gravity your choices have. You're going to want to get to the end, see what all of that unfolded to, and then go back and try to completely other way. I would challenge people to play it less than 2 or 3 or 4 times. It just has that much going on.
So we're staying inside this summer. But thanks for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Great.